Welcome to another episode of Professor Winter's Library of Horrors. I, of course, am your host, Professor Alistair Winters, and this is my Library of Horrors, where once a week I go down into my vaults and bring back an example of the cinema of the terrified for your delight and enjoyment. This season we've been describing and exploring Last Girl Standing, a celebration of some of the most recent and iconic final girls in cinema. And this week we have a double dose of horror for the finale. Our first film was released in 2022 and was written and directed by Zach Cregger in his solo screenwriting and directorial debut. The film started as a writing exercise as Cregger was exploring the book A Gift of Fear, and he was inspired by a section which encourages women to follow their intuition and not ignore red flags that arise when they interact with men in various situations. Early in pre-production, Cregger reached out to multiple studios asking for release. He was turned down by all of them, including A24 and Neon, before finally being taken up by 20th Century Studios. Georgiana Campbell was finally cast as the protagonist, Our second feature of the night was also released in 2022, and it was directed and developed by Dan Trachtenberg. This is the seventh film in the Predator franchise, and Dan Trachtenberg hoped that the film would be both a companion and a reflection to the original 1987 film. He cast Amber Midthunder as Naru, the protagonist, and filming began in June of 2021 in Calgary, Alberta, primarily in the Stoney Nakoda First Nation, just 45 minutes outside of the city. The film was filmed in English, but the entire cast was brought back to dub the film in Comanche, a first for any film. So tonight, enjoy not one, but two examples of final girls in cinema. The first film, released in 2022, Barbarian, which has unfortunately not received a physical release. Our second film, also released in 2022, not in cinemas, rather direct to streaming, but on physical release.